Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherifat and I live in Nova Scotia in Canada. On my YouTube channel, I just share my experiences about life here in Canada. I do more of lifestyle videos and a bit of immigration. In this video, it's a continuation of my Bermuda travel chronicles. So on this day, I'm going to show you what I got to do. One of the things I got to do on this day was a particular thing that has been on my bucket list for a while. I'll show you that. In like 2 or 3 videos before this one, I asked my subscribers to tell me what they think the second thing I did on my bucket list was. First was the swimming with the dolphin, which I already showed you, and the other one, some of you we're close, but nobody got it right, surprisingly. So I'll show you all of that. So on this day, I set out, took a cab, went to the venue of this particular activity. And this one, let me show you this particular one that I really wanted to do as well, was jet ski. But they said that I had to be like an expert swimmer before I could do that. I was really pained. Like I really wanted to do jet ski, but I couldn't because they said I have to be an expert swimmer because it's about 75 minutes down into like very deep water or something like that. And as the baby girl that I am, I don't want to risk my life. I said, okay, maybe when I become an expert swimmer, or where I go to a place that is not as deep as this one, and they allow for me to do jet ski even without being an expert swimmer, maybe I'll try it. So let's go.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Parasailing?
Yes.
We apologize for the delay. Had a little bit of issues this morning. Is everybody here for the 11 o'clock trip?
Yes.
Cool. Anyone who is here for 12 o'clock will be backed up by an hour. Most likely pushing out at 12:30.
We'll be back by 1, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
This one is sold out. This trip. It's like, we don't have any space, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll get back to you guys as soon as we possibly can. Again, Kevin knows your situation.
Yeah, you heard everything.
Yeah, no worries.
We have notified.
Better not be too quick.
Yeah, I no worries. You can follow
I don't
me.
want to hear you telling them that.
We'll do it as soon as we can, okay? Watch your step coming up. Alright, sorry, what was your question?
I asked if you had lockers. But that's fine, I just put it here.
You'll go on the boat, yeah.
I know. I think they're crazy.
I know people who died from skydiving because the parachute doesn't open. It's guaranteed death.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. My son did a tandem one.
Private jet today, so
There you go. The good news is it opens up once people are in it. That's the initial launch. So you gotta make it work first.
I have 2 children. You can say that again.
How old are you? 8.
And who's all together? Obviously, alright, so my name is Kevin. I'm your captain here.
Kevin.
Hi, hello. So I'm your captain here on the Parasailing boat on Thrill Seeker. The case scenario is we land you in the water. You will be basically landed in the water in an emergency situation, most likely, okay? You will have a life vest on, so you will be able to float, so you don't have to worry about swimming. But obviously, your life jacket will keep you up. Do not panic. Wait till we get the boat refired and come over to you to try to assist you. But basically, that is what you're going to do if you get into a water situation. So, if you have anything you absolutely do not want to get wet and you take it up to the chute, don't take it. Okay? But 99.9% of the time, now obviously 300 feet in the air, we can't hear you scream. We can't hear you say hello. We can't hear you say anything. But we can still see you. Okay? So, if you're running into difficulty up there, you feel nervous, you're just not comfortable, what you need to do is you basically need to wave your hands and kick your feet rapidly. Okay? And keep doing that. So I get the message that you are uncomfortable about something and you need to get your feet off the back of the boat. Okay? Now, the other thing is, too, you got 8 to 10 minutes of flight time in the air. That's when people get up there. So it's very peaceful. It's very nice. We're up there. So I think it'll be very nice and smooth for everybody. But remember, you must be able to stand when you land, okay? It's very important. Now, gradually bring you in. but obviously you guys stand up when you come in at the very end. You'll be okay, everyone? Yep. You guys, little guys, okay? He's good? Yeah. So you guys will definitely go as a tandem, just to let you know. Yep. I will most likely have to fly you guys in singles, okay? Due to the weight, due to the wind wise as well. I'm going to do it safely, okay? And then you'll be going as a single man as well, okay? Any questions so far? You guys all ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
We all took turns to go up in the air. It was an exhilarating experience for me. I totally loved it. Behind me is a ship, so they came for a cruise from I can't remember the country. So the people with me on this ship, on this parasailing experience, came on that cruise. That's me getting dressed up to go up in the air. So that cruise came from one country. They all came like a very big ship, very, very big. Many of them, just came to tour Bermuda.
Before beauty, you know? I don't have no beauty. It's all about age.
So, 3 first.
Out of respect.
Very back.
I did it!
All right, hands up, stand up.
I did it!
Stand up.
I did it!
All right. Always want to keep your straps right where they are, right? Okay. All right, when you're coming into land, I'll put my hands in the air, and you're going to basically, put your hands up here or here, and then you're going to stand up at the very back of the boat. Any questions? Good to go? All right?
So like under this thing, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you in a minute your language to get off. Okay? Don't worry, be nice and easy. Okay, bend your knees. There you go. Okay.
To say I was so proud of myself on this day would be understating it, because I really was proud of myself. I have phobia for water. In fact, if I go to the beach, I hardly swim. The most I do is put my leg in the water. So going up there, parasailing in this deep sea was something I breathed myself up to, and I'm glad I did. Once I got up there, we are all able to stay there for about 10 minutes. It was a very, I don't even have the word for it. It was an experience of a lifetime. Just being up there, I was just meditating, looking down the water, just looking up in the sky. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. I highly recommend it. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. I had 2 phones record me, so 2 of my phones. So one, were for YouTube. This one is for like Instagram. But I'm showing you both now, because the one that the person did for YouTube was not long enough. This is the one I did for Instagram. A really beautiful experience. I totally enjoyed it. Like, I'm grateful I went on this experience. It was a beautiful, beautiful experience for sure. Like I wrote before, like, the people I went with on this experience was the best. One person was recording, the person took pictures, because without them I wouldn't have had pictures or videos, right? So they did a great job taking me pictures of me and videos. And one of them that helped me forgot his phone, so I helped him with my own phone as well during his time. Him and his 8-year-old son also went together, so I did record them and take them pictures, and they were really good phone. So he helped me with one phone, and the other person, one other lady, helped me with the other phone. Very funny bunch. Even the tour guides, the person doing the activity itself, very funny, very lovely people. It was a beautiful experience, very beautiful, very positive. I totally enjoyed it.
I get into it? Did you ask me how? You asked me how I got into this? So I've been in the water sports business for a long time, right? And it was just something that we all wanted to add to, to what we were doing already. And I just had a fascinating with I like challenges. Parasailing is very, it challenges you and it's so many different factors. So it just keeps it very interesting. Very, like no trip is the same, Wind, guest dynamics, this combination. A lot of the other tour boats and things like that we have, sometimes they're just very routine, very, very carousel. We just go, speech, and if everything goes smoothly, that's all it is. No emergencies. With this, it's always challenging. It's always testing you.
Are we going the right direction? She's over there now.
As long as the wind's there, she's good.
Where is she?
We do, depending on the day, shoot, size, pricing, things like that, yeah, we do.
And that is answering your question and she's in the water.
I've been up quite a few times, but I have other captains as well, like we all do. Like we have different captains that run this boat. I've been doing it for years, and so does other captains as well. But yeah, I go up. And it's nice, peaceful. I have a funny story though. My first was that. I'm originally from here. I spent a lot of time back and forth away then as well. All right, you ready? Keep your hands up.
Wave to the camera.
Yep, just wave, yep. And then you're gonna stand up at the very back. Yep, you're gonna stand up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Stand up. All right, you made it. Look at that. How was it?
Good.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yes, I was so proud of myself. I did it. I summed up courage. I was scared though at first, but I had to sum up courage, and I'm glad I did. Alhamdulillah, it went well rather. Nothing went wrong, which was great. So for me, this doubled up like two fun activities. So one was the parasailing itself, and then the boat cruise, because we were 5 in number. So each time each of us was up in the air for 10 minutes, we are all in the boat, right? So in total, it took about almost an hour or a little bit over 1 hour to be in the water, like cruising around. So for me, it was boat cruise and also parasailing. So that's why I said that some people were closed. So people guessed it was boat cruise in my previous video, but what I was looking for was actually parasailing. It was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed watching this video now. Just brings back memories, beautiful memories, which I really, really, I'm glad I made this memory. I'm glad that have them to relate to, to look back on and just be grateful really. You're pro, it's your first time.
But I'm still nervous.
I know. It's water.
A standard, I don't know, a house cost of 1.4.
To buy a house?
Wow.
To buy a house?
On this island? Oh,
That's quite expensive. Wow.
The houses here are $1 million a piece to get in.
Wow. 1.4 million, that's a lot. Wow.
Wow, I guess you never make enough
It's a
money.
beautiful place though.
You never make enough money.
To buy it, right?
Sure. I did, I just turned it.
That was it. Is it good?
Alright, you stay take off, you're just going to bend your knees, send it to the swing, okay? And then basically, hey, you didn't say you wanted to scream. Ready?
I should get screamed. Looks like it.
You need to make sure you scream.
What's the biggest emergency you've ever had?
That I've had? None. I mean,
You know what?
we train
Like that you've heard about. Or you've heard
No,
about.
I mean in Mexico, brutal. So in Mexico, yeah. So in Mexico, a parasail operator was running down off the beach, whatever you want to call it, and they swung it. They swung the boat, and the chute goes down. It had 2 people on it, and it goes around and smacks the side of a building. So it's online. I mean, I don't want to. You probably after parasailing, you can look at it, but yeah, that was pretty bad. That's probably one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
That was hitting a building.
Oh, the side of a building. Oh my God.
While still on the line.
Wow.
So they basically ran the shoreline. They ran just off the beach, came into like a close kind of like turn. They were out. So imagine if there was a beach back here. Oh, that's in the boat with the line being low.
Yeah,
So
right.
about half the speed of the boat right now. So
How fast are we going right now?
we're doing about 9-10 knots. So they're probably doing about 6 miles an hour.
Okay.
It's not in 1.15 miles.
What's that?
A knot is 1.15 miles.
Sorry, what's it?
A knot is 1.15 miles.
Yes, yeah, roughly. Like, I think 1.12, something like that. Yeah, like 10 miles an hour.
So right now we're going about 10 miles an hour right now.
Yeah. Right now we're doing about
10, 12, yeah.
8 to 10 miles an hour. So now the line's not being out anymore. Now
trying
she's
to
doing the
same
speed
speed.
of what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now where it changes is, you'll see in a minute. When I go downwind, now that's into the wind. When I go downwind, she'll still travel at 8 miles an hour. I'll be going like 30.
Okay.
Now watch. So basically,
Yeah, you guys are not going in the same
right, so
direction.
now we're gonna head towards the ship area.
You have a circle, you're going around her, kind of.
Right, so the wind will help with the stick that way, so it's not a full pull. The boat does the rest of the work. I couldn't do this if I had heavy doubles, though. I couldn't do these type of maneuvers. The certain maneuvers you can do with certain weights, you just have to know, and side shoots. It's a balancing act. If I had a smaller chute, I wouldn't even been able to double you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you have to get the right chute, right wind condition. Sometimes you have to change the chute throughout the day. But once you get the right formula, you can then work your way within 100 weight pounds.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that was one of the worst parasail accidents that I've ever heard of. And then obviously there's video to show at least the impact and then nothing more, right? The only other ones there's been some people that disconnected themselves. And I hate to say it, but if you go up there and you
Like completely or just
Like-
one?
disconnect, like
They drop.
yeah, jump, disconnect. I mean, like I said, you're in the air, right? So no different than skydiving if you undo all your stuff and say, yeah, I'm gonna do free fall, right? You never know what people are going through sometimes in life. So especially after COVID and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So basically it's a suicide attempt.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
it looks, the picture looks that
Sounds
way.
like, yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize, but the minute if this boat were to stall, it would be going back away from the wind. So that's how it works. If the rope breaks down, line's still attached, there'll be tension all the way down.
That's one of the things that I don't like about parasailing. I felt like it had a lot of built-in safeguards.
It does. But you just have to know. One of the things, parasailing is wonderful. I mean, honestly, as a captain, as people enjoy it. It's very peaceful. It's something nice about doing it like up there, and just taking in everything. Very quiet, very peaceful. But what I would say is that it's very challenging too. It has challenges as a captain. I like it like this in July and like late June, but July especially. In August, it is so hot. It's so humid. It's just humid. That's actually it's like you just literally get out, you walk outside, you're drenched.
Well, we came from Boyle.
But where? Oh yeah.
And we've been having such wacko weather.
And to the glory of God, we disembarked safely. It was really, really fun. So the place where I had this particular parasailing in Bermuda is called the Naval Dockyard. They have one in Hamilton as well. So so Bermuda is an island really. It's not like a country, it's an island. So there are 2 or 3 places where you can do parasailing. So this place is called the Royal Naval Dockyard, and they have another place in Hamilton. I think the second place where you can do it, and it's usually very like booked in advance. So I was to do a particular thing, snorkeling, like what's it called, snorkeling. I'll spell it on the screen. I was to do that, but I couldn't because it was booked, and I had limited time in Bermuda. Another thing I was to also do was to see a particular cave. I was to do 2 caves. I was only able to see 1 cave because of the time. I did not book that one on time. So if you're going to book these activities, you have to book like ahead of time. These things are like booked way in advance, and they are very well sought after. So that's that. So I've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Would you also, have you done parasailing before? How was it? If you haven't done it before, is it something you consider? Please let me know. For me, I looking at this video, if I'm like, you did that, well, I'm glad I did. I mean, I'm still alive to make this video, so it means it went well. Sometimes you have to face our fears, right? What I always do, I always like reviews, read about things to show that the danger is not so much, right? Because one day we all die, right? It's one thing that will kill us. We don't pray to die in this kind of thing, but I mean, you have to face your fears. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great time. Bye.